Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Hello my beautiful citizens of UL's world, it is IUL, and in today's video, as you could tell by the really cringy intro, I bought the Sims 4 Industrial Loft Kit. It is a really interesting pack. I was trying to find a good, funny thing to say, but obviously that didn't work out. It's a good kit. It's the only kit I have bought so far. I really thought I was going to be able to get through all this kit phase without buying one, but here we are. Like, all the kits before really did not they really did not appeal to me. I mean, I'm glad I didn't buy like the country kitchen set because we had cottage living, which is weird. Like, I don't know. Like, that felt weird to have two separate packs, kind of the same thing. I mean, they could be different things. It just really depends. I really like this pack. I thought that it was cool. The only bad thing about this apartment is I put a platform because it's industrial loft, so I wanted to put a platform. So there's two versions of this apartment. One is the A, which is the main part of the apartment, and then B, like the name of the apartment, Reno B, which is the bedroom, and you will find it all on my gallery page, Ocean Simmur, capital O, and Simmur is spelled S-I-M-M-U-R with a capital S. So yeah, you can also find it on my about page of my channel. Speaking of my channel, as the president, creator, and mayor of Yoel's World, I strongly encourage you to subscribe because 96% of you aren't subscribed, which is such a crime and illegal. I am totally kidding. I hate when people are, if you don't subscribe, I will come to your house, I will murder you, I will rob everything, and I will burn down your house. That's like what I get the energy are. I mean, if you subscribe to me, you can get a lifetime or however long I make YouTube videos of good content and unfunny jokes. But yeah. So the proudest thing in this entire build is that shelf that I'm building right now. That took me at least 30 minutes. It is probably the thing I spent the most on. I was really trying to clutter up those shelves to make it realistic and make it feel cozy because that's what an industrial apartment is. And it worked. It just took way too much time. I wish they would, I don't know, you could organize that clutter. And it was really difficult to find anything to put on there. So I had to really search like deep. And I'm not really, I don't know why I put that thing, like the two scrolls in that jar. But I am glad I took that candle, which looks a little weird sized down with the flame, but it's okay. I also put some cards in there because of the fall, because fall is coming up. I'm so excited for October, which is going to be a month full of Halloween. So I'm even going to like buy something to wear for all of my videos for October, which I'm so excited about. Also, you can see that there's a giant Slinky in the background. It's right here. It's right there. Giant Slinky. I don't know why I play with that so much. I got it at a random arcade while I was on my 2-week trip. But yeah. Oh, I remember when I went on my 2-week trip to Vancouver, and I also got to go to the EA building. I remember just passing by that when we were going to go drive to the arcade where I actually got the Slinky from. And I was just like, stop. It's the EA building. Oh, they weren't going to let us inside, but I'm just glad that I went there. It was a really cool thing, which I don't think a lot of people get to do. So I was really lucky also to do it for free. It was, I think, I don't know, like a block away from our, from the Airbnb we were staying at. So I got to do it really lucky. Although I did feel really weird because it was like in the middle of a road. There were tons of cars passing by, and meanwhile, I was just with my phone on the sign, and I felt kind of weird doing that. But yeah, this apartment is big. Also, I've never renovated this apartment before this, but it ended up being a really good build. This is one of the houses that I'm most proud of building, just because of how much time it took for an apartment. Normally, it only takes me like, I don't know, 15 minutes to make an apartment because it's such a small space and I don't have to worry about the outside and the windows. But this one took me an hour and a half. Granted, most of the time was probably spent on that shelf that I built in the kitchen. But yeah, the living room like was a little bit of a struggle because I wish that I had more furniture. I did not have a lot of furniture to work with the new pack, but that's okay because their kit packs are supposed to be small. But I'm glad because there's a ton of other things that we can use. Like I used those counters, but the cabinets that I think were supposed to be the industrial ones looked disgusting and awful. So I did not use those and I decided to go for something like open shelving. And which is something that you don't see very often, and I don't think that it would work in a real life scenario because you need to put put things in the cabinets. You need to have storage. But since it's The Sims and the cooking appliances, I cannot talk, and cooking appliances just come out of thin air, I think it was okay. And I ended up, sorry, that place where the stairs are, that was supposed to be an office area, but that's where I ended up putting the dining table. The bedroom was a difficult space to work with. Normally in bedrooms, I try to fit the bed, at least 2 nightstands, sometimes a desk, and mostly a nice wardrobe, which was difficult to do because of the window, and most of the bedroom was fencing. But yeah, and I was gonna put that fireplace, but like industrial lofts, aren't they like, okay, I'm gonna look up definition. I cannot talk. Okay, industrial loft meaning? I don't know. So I'm pretty sure they're like, I don't know, what are they? A large, usually uncompartioned floor over a factory, warehouse, or other commercial or industrial space. Which makes sense, but would they really have that nice fireplace built in? And it didn't even match the brick, so I did not end up using them. But all the furniture that came in this pack was really fun, and I ended up really loving it. Like this couch, it's not something I don't think I will use on an everyday basis, but I can still build other industrial apartments. I will use that rug though. That will become my new favorite rug. Maybe I won't use it though if I'm going to use it for a lot of gallery builds because I want people to download it. And I know I paid for it, but like not many people are going to not going to buy kits. Like kits are a very controversial thing now. I kind of think that there's stuff packs that were going to be made into something, but then were too small. Like I feel like the Bust the Dust could have kind of came with a laundry day. You know, that makes a lot more sense. Like, I feel like I would get Bust the Dust if it was, I don't know. I don't know if I'd use it. That's the problem, though. I mostly build. That's why I bought this pack. And I still play gameplay, too, sometimes, but not on my regular basis. So I build houses a lot. I build one, like, a few times a week. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to use this, like, for gallery builds, but I will use this on my own time. Also, most of the builds I do make, I kind of have not posted them. A lot of the times because, I don't know, I wanted to post this video where I renovated this house in a few different ways, which I could still do, but when I wanted to do that, I was still busy. Also, I cannot believe that in 4 months, like, 2021 is over. This year has really took the life out of me, and I'm kind of waiting for it to be over. But yeah, in 5 months it will be my birthday, and I will be 1 year older. Wow. As time goes by, which will probably be maybe my 6th year with YouTube. Keep in mind, that's when I first created my channel, and that's when I was like very young, making really bad videos. This is probably going to be my 2nd year making Sims content, but that's okay. I'm not YouTube famous yet, but I will be soon. Definitely not. We'll see how it goes. Also, I really like the bookshelf and the dining table, but the bookshelf, so nice. And I had plants. I showed it to my mom. She was like, and I was like, you should buy it because she said that she loved it. And I also really liked the plant that it came with it. Like, it was like a terrarium, and I really, really liked it. Also, I like the graffiti art that came with it. For some reason, like, this reminds me of a Friends apartment. My favorite show is Friends, and I was watching that show while I was building The Sims, so for some reason I was just like, why does this look like the apartment that they live in? The more you know, no. An industrial apartment seems like a fun place to be until it's like over a factory. Luckily, that's not a thing in The Sims 4. Also, this is an industrial loft kit, not industrial apartment, but like, I saw someone on Twitter saying, maybe the city living My First Pet stuff will be good. Meaning that, I feel like if they really wanted to make this a bad pack, they could have been like, requires The Sims 4 city living. Like My First Pet stuff. Oh my god, the dark days. My First Pet stuff isn't a bad pack, but like, why do you need to buy it separately? It just seems like all the things that they were gonna put in like cats and dogs, but they didn't, which sucks. Like, I don't know, for some reason I was watching a Deligracy video a while ago and she said that like when you have cabinets, there's many different variations. And I think that takes away from the number of items that you can put. That's why sometimes there aren't that many items in packs. And it makes sense what she said. But like, who makes the item limit? Probably like, you know, knowing what can work on like computers, because The Sims really drains the life out of your computer if you want to run it with good graphics. Oh, and don't even get me started if you want to be a Sims YouTuber like I wanted to have good graphics, also have an editing app that works good, and a recording app that also works good. That was like a whole thing on its own for the first year that I had a laptop for this. And I'm glad that now I get my own computer. Like, I have a big computer, like this big. You can't even see it, but yeah, like that was such like an annoying thing to do. Like so I can't talk. So like, yeah, The Sims really drains the life out of your computer. So maybe that's why they sometimes have to keep the numbers small. Also, that's why the homes that come in The Sims kind of suck, because they don't have enough furniture. They're unfurnished. Because they have to run on people's laptops. So, because they want The Sims to run on every laptop. The Sims can run on every laptop. Oh, we're at the screenshots. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below what did you think about this industrial apartment, and what did you think about the pack in general. Do you think it's good and useful, or do you think it's useless and bad, or somewhere in between? I don't know. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on Nuance World. Bye, guys!